I think it's really time for music again, that it is more touching, and fuck for perfection, fuck for whatsoever. Just do something that is really right in your face and delivers pure emotion.
I'm very proud that I am the first German journalist to listen to this stuff, as Markus said.
This is true.
Yeah, this is true.
Did you like it?
No, it's nice. No, I'm very impressed. It's very the complete opposite of the things I've heard from you before.
Is it? Okay.
So you produced all the melodic stuff of Camelot, Epica, Avantasia, Edguy, and then I got this blast, this very hard, rough sound.
So you think so too?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And yeah, how came it to be?
It's just happens by doing it, you know. This is actually more of my nature in a way, and I guess I found company in that with her, which she also has this approach, and I could already tell this when I got the first recordings from her, because she's just going for it, basically. And I like this approach, just do it out of your guts, you know. And yeah, I just didn't want to pack it with stuff that you cannot do live and stuff like this. So keyboards are more subtle. One man can do it easily. And I just want to have a raw sound that I'm really missing nowadays in the scene. Everything is super polished. Everything is super, in a way, overproduced. And I wanted to have like a raw record right in your face, and a raw performance as well. And that's, I was going for this, or we were going for this, and it seems like it worked out, because I heard this a couple of times now.
Yeah, I've listened to 4 songs. Mm-hmm. How many songs are coming?
11 songs.
11.
11, yeah.
And they are all fully produced right now.
Yeah, the album is done.
Okay. I've done my research, gone on Wikipedia and see it's about 20 years that that Heaven's Gate has gone away. Mm-hmm. So how came it to be that you say now it's time to
sing the song,
come out as a band leader again?
I did several projects in a way before as well. I did one like solo appearance together with Andre Matos in the beginning of 2001 I think it was, and it was called Virgo. That was not metal actually, so we just wanted to do something a little bit different, because we found out like we have some similar taste in certain things. And I also did this band, it was called the Wire Pushers, also not metal, also to just, you know, I'm very open in a lot of directions. So then I just thought, now I thought, what I haven't done is a metal album, and this is actually what I was doing all my life and what I was known for, and where I could maybe do something with it, because I want to get it a little bit further now, like as a band, and play live and do more albums.
But the question is, why now and not
because
few years
because
before?
I was always working, and Serafino, the guy from Frontiers Records, he started calling me about stuff like this 5 or 6 years ago, frequently. And I was always like, I call you next year and whatsoever. And finally, now we just, sometime there comes a time, you just do it. And now I did it, and I'm very happy, because it turned out to be really much more than I was hoping for, to be honest. Also, in all regards, in the result, in the people participating, it's a very cool band. I mean, you know the band members, I guess.
I know Adrienne. I know Felix is on board.
Andre and Corvin Bahn.
Yeah, Corvin Bahn. Yes.
He plays with Oli John Roth. And I was searching for a band that is like just super nice people, and this worked. and they have to be able to play, of course, and that's what I did. And I found, and I think now it can just get better. I mean, everything so far worked out super good. The photos, the video shoot was great. We did the first video shoot, and the reactions are very good. So it's all more than I have expected. So I'm very happy.
So, as you said, it's going out on stage. That's a plan.
Yes.
Yes.
No, she talks, I drink.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now it's your part. So,
Okay. I guess I don't know if it was the intention in the beginning, but there were already some interest and some offers for live performances. So I guess now it is a certainty that we will do some shows.
But it's nothing planned yet.
We have some offers that I cannot put to public at the moment.
Okay.
Because
you
it's
can
not
tell me,
sure.
but then you have to kill me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not like a big secret. It's just like if it's not 100%, and I just have to. Actually, I should have done this yesterday.
Okay.
Cowan was bugging me about it.
In your own words, what can they expect of your album? In your own words.
My own words are a little bit similar to your words. I think it's a raw album. It's right in your face. It's probably much more heavy than people expect from me. And it's very melodic, but also it has some very rough parts that basically is because of her. Because I was not I would have probably not put that in without having her as a singer, but as soon as I found out what she can do, I just integrated it in the music, and also she had we did some co-writing.
Yeah, she told me.
Hopefully more next time. But
The second album is also planned.
of course,
Right.
yeah, of course. And yeah, so we have some pretty rough stuff people might like.
So you have some leftovers from the session.
No,
No.
no.
I told Adrienne that I was very impressed of her voice, of the powerful voice, so melodic parts in it, and then the hard and heavy growls in it. Is it hard to find a singer like this?
It was very easy because she was just right there because I was mixing the album of her band Seven Spires. This is where I know her from, and we did like one little vocal recording as well. So I knew her personally as well. And first I was like, actually, I thought I need to get a singer, my age and stuff, you know. And then I thought, but I don't really want this. It's always this project. Like a lot of people do this, you know. A lot of solo albums are like that. There's always the same singers and this and that. And then I also didn't really find somebody that has this raw edge to it. For example, like somebody back in the day in my band Heaven's Gate, Thomas Redke, he has this like screams right to your face. Now everything is a little bit more polished. The singers are really good singers, technically usually very good, but it's so polished, and I wanted to have something raw, and yeah, it was right there. So.
I know the album is very close to you both right now, but can you tell me, for you in person, what are the best moments on it? Maybe not a whole song, maybe just a mood or something else.
Me first. There's a ballad on there. There was a pretty touching moment in the vocal recording. I think it's not in the songs that you listen to so far. Yeah, I think it really seemed like sometimes when we recorded, it was really by heart, and at least I had the feeling she really felt what she was singing and almost crying, for example. And some songs turned out to be like so raw, like is this one Sick, for example, that was like a super surprise in the end. This is what we did the music together. She did the lyrics on this one, and but also a song like the opener, like Time Has Come. I mean, from this idea, just everything was done kind of fast, to be honest, really quick. Didn't waste a lot of time to do this album. And when it was done, it was just like for example, Time Has Come was just so raw and still fast and metal, but it's not, and like a sing-along melody, but still not cheesy for my taste, at least. That's what I tried to reach. And I had this with a couple of songs that actually, basically everything turned out better than I hoped. So that's not always the case.
Yeah.
And you?
I mean, you basically said everything that I would say, but yeah, in every other musical endeavor that I've had, it's always been emotional, but it's been sort of veiled behind, you know, stories and characters and this kind of thing. But yeah, with this, whether or not it's my own lyrics, it's kind of just like, here it is. And it's a little scary, actually.
The sixth song?
And some others, yeah. Like he said, we were recording the ballad and we had to like stop and do it in 2 sessions because I was just like sobbing in the booth like an idiot.
No, I like that because this
He
really...
likes it when I'm sad.
No. I like it when music
It's touching.
is touching and takes out emotions or brings out emotions, but because this is what music should do and this is what it's there for, and this is a little bit forgotten these days and not done in this way, and I think it's really time for music again that it is more touching, and fuck for perfection, fuck for whatsoever, just do something that is really right in your face and delivers pure emotion. If it's aggression or if it's something sadness, it doesn't really matter. But
After all these years as a successful producer for great acts like Camelot, Avantasia, and so on, was it kind of relief for you to make something for your own?
it's really good to make something for yourself. It's actually one of the things I was thinking about. I was always working on for other people, of course, and I like it. And it's good for me, and basically I always have good working atmospheres. But in the end, it's very good to do something that you can build up on for your own thing in a way, on for maybe your own name or for your own future a little bit more. I mean, everything you work on builds on top of your future, but if you do it under or for your own band, then it's a little bit more, of course.
The last time we met was in October. I hope you remember for Avantasia listening session in Munich. They said that you don't need to be in the spotlight. That it's okay for you when you have a band captain and so. But
Still the case, I would say.
still, so. But in this case, you're the captain. Or
Yeah,
do you-
but I'm not in the spotlight.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
you're-
I mean now because you interview me, maybe.
But it's Sascha Paeth's master
Yeah.
of ceremony
Yeah, that's because they wanted it.
to
And-
name it so.
Yes, yeah. That was the basic idea of Serafino, like all the way through, to do something under my name,
Okay.
and you can see it in the size maybe. You know, I even planned one song video. I'm not sure if we do it where I'm not even appearing, because it's just a ballad, and it's just with her and Andre on D-bass, and this would already show hopefully something.
As I said, that you will go out on stage. Do you have any idea how the show will look like? What will happen on stage?
I would like to know
Play
too.
music,
Play me.
basically play music.
So no. A
Dragons?
relief. no
Cannons?
dragons. No dragons. No explosions. No.
I hate explosions. I always run into them. Doesn't work for me. I just always like don't go here. It's like what always like this. Horrible.
After such big productions like Avantasia, it's a relief to play small shows, small venues.
Who says this gonna be small?
Okay.
It's not a relief. It's great to play these shows. I mean, yesterday was really a big show, for example, and we all enjoy it, I would
Yeah,
say.
of
But I
course.
always like the small shows as well. For me, it doesn't really make a difference. If I play for 20 people, it can still be touching. It can still be, because you can see sometimes you make people happy. And I don't see much more than 20 people anyways in the first raw, you know. It doesn't really make a big difference for me. It starts getting a little bit unpersonal even on big shows, as Wacken, for example. It's so far away, and that's a little bit different and weird, but a lot of difference for me and not a problem. I mean, I hope we can do some cool shows with some people to reach people. Of course, everybody wants that, but I'm not afraid of playing small shows. That's for sure.
Okay, so then wish you much of success with the album. I'm very excited to listening to the other songs, and I'm pretty sure they're as good as the ones I've listened to yet.
I really think there are really no fillers on this album, to be honest. I thought in the beginning, oh, is that gonna be possible in this short time? When we met last time, I didn't even start writing.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
And now the whole album is done and recorded.
So very
And-
fast writer.
Yeah.
I would wake up and he would be like, "Oh, I have a new song. Here you go. Let's try it."
What we?
When did you write this? This morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then much of success for the album, and looking forward to see you live. Definitely. So, and thank you for the interview.
Thank you very much for coming.